like me. He's like, hey, yeah, exactly. Please sign me up for the tournament.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just like making sure everybody's there on time, making sure this is running well. There's a million different jobs that go into all this.
Everyone holds up.
Exactly.
Everyone's got their own little piece, and I think that the Brits are trying to get a piece of that big Texas energy.
There we go. That's true. Yeah, this is a Texas team, baby.
Yeah, deep Americans.
I think Salt in Houston. I remember who's where.
Either
there's a lot
Houston
of
or Austin.
Yeah, and then there's DFW.
DFW is the other major one, yeah.
Good players. Oh, SDJ, I think is number 1. Oh, that was a interesting interaction. Almost looks like
I love this. Look at this. Look at that positioning by the red team, where they were both on either platform, where it's like, this is a true sandwich, you know, where it's like we're not being separated or rolled out. We're actually just like in a good position to pass off to each other. And once they did get that big opening, they both moved towards the edge.
Yeah.
That is to say, like, their macro game is really, really like second instinct.
Yeah. And speaking of that macro game, you're bringing it up, it's also dual purpose and super good in this combination with Falco, because what can happen is Falco has such strong horizontal pressure, but it obviously can mess with your teammate a little bit. But if you have Professor Pro take a strong, firm stand on a platform, you know, react to that aerial space and jumps, and then you have Frenzy set up a really, really strong laser game below. And then you can also do the opposite. If you want Frenzy on the platform, getting people out of their jumps, you know, not letting them, and then Professor Pro works down on stage.
Suppressive fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got him grounded. We got him, coach.
Mixing metaphors, but yeah, absolutely. Oh, like you're saying right there, actually, where Professor Pro was the one moving underneath the platform to punish landings, but Frenzy was there.
Letting him not jump away from it.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, so they're both getting both fronts there. Ooh, the stomp to say go tech that, Justus.
And extremely important, or extremely effective on Pokemon 2. That's unfortunate.
Ooh, Justus side being off the side. That's not good.
Professor Pro Frenzy looking super solid.
Nice, simple and clean. That was really good by Justus also to be like, hey, I'm taking lasers right now, but I'm still dashing forward because I got my eyes on the prize. I see a spacey grabbed. Yeah.
That's my time.
Yes.
Let's get it.
It's like you're getting stung by a mosquito, right? With the Falco lasers, but you know, dashing out of them is still that's such a weird like mental process, you know, because it's already weird to like take laser and dash towards them still. Yeah. But now you're just like, I'm taking laser, but I'm no matter what, I'm getting there.
Oh, that's a double basher.
Yeah, big potential double edge guard here.
Really good ledge play from those two at that first part of that.
Yeah, Frenzy reading high though.
Yeah, that second one got a little confused.
Oh, wow. Oh, so sick. I actually associate that with a lot of the Texas Foxes.
I was going to say, that's low-key the Justus.
Yeah.
The Justus, you would have done the turnaround back air, but...
I think SFOP does that a lot, though. SFOP does a bunch of the using platforms and shining the platform and wave dashing.
Extending their combo like that rather than trying to tech chase directly off the platform. They get that first tech chase, but just to set up so that they can attack.
Yes, they knock you off the platform, they wave dash off, and then they punish your landing. Yeah, super cool. Really tight game, actually, though. Frenzy is like... I'm going to see how Frenzy's like going to make himself known because like at this percent, he's really the only one who can crouch cancel, and now he's on his own. And in a knockdown percent, or in knockdown, that's so dangerous as Falcon. What just happened? We see that pivot fair?
The Justus?
The Justus?
That's some Justus stuff. And friends.
And friends. Volume 2? That's 2. Okay, I kind of dig that from Frenzy, where he's like, all right, I've been patient. I have not been able to get many openings. I've been knocked down. Let me do the exact opposite of what I have been playing, and I'm gonna rip an F smash because you know it might work.
And it ripped.
It might work. Double down. Put it on red.
Yeah. Exactly.
Don't put it on red. I'm so down.
Put it on black.
I'm so down. Trey. It's
we'll talk after. I want to hear how it's been.
Aubrey, if you're listening, I have not gone past our limit. And
she's at home.
She's at home. Woo!
It's like, it's so bad he's talking about it. It's like if you talk about it and joke about it, like it makes it better. Like, oh yeah, I lost a lot, but you're just like, it's like the crying face with the angry behind it with the mask.
The mask, yeah. But like, I don't think speaking of concealing, I don't think Red Team is concealing any of their strategy. It's just good. Where, you know, like, it's pretty clear that the game plan is, you know, set up solid control with Falco, have this really strong stage control, and then once we get a good opening or an advantageous situation, we press in, you know. Yeah. We constrict onto them and then clean up those edge guards.
Okay, gets a knee on his teammate. Not exactly what you want with that, but worked out.
Justus and Salt, I'm curious about their teaming history because it doesn't seem like, you know, they're a little bit. It seems like the roles and the game plan is a little bit more fluid.
They team a lot.
They do? Okay.
A lot.
Because I was seeing them and it seemed like they are static.
Yeah.
Okay.
When possible, to my knowledge.
Okay.
I think they're like these are their preferred teammates.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I was seeing them, and there were just like, there were some moments where there was just some confusion about like who was going to go for it. They both went for the same option in an edge guard, you know, and it's really important to like, it's really important to spread, I think, the roles and have like that clearness. But if you're vibing with your teammate, then you don't necessarily need that like strict plan, just because like you have a beautiful dance going on between yourselves. A give and take is a feedback loop, right? A
feedback loop, if you will.
A back and a forth.
A give and take. Yes, that's right.
Wow, actually, really, really solid play from Frenzy and Professor Pro that set, because they very easily could have been opened up by the blue team, but they couldn't.
Frenzy making it back, that was a scary situation. Now, if they can just like hold how they're playing, they're being very dominant this game.
Hold.
Set a new tone.
That's a poker thing.
Hold. That's true.
Yeah.
Gotta hold them. You gotta fold them.
Know when to fold them, right?
That's true. Yeah.
You gotta know when to fold them. You gotta know when to get away. If you're in a situation where you thought you had the combo, sometimes you gotta get away from it.
Yeah.
Otherwise you get reversal.
Yeah, similar to like if you find yourself at the roulette table and you're down a lot, you just need to get away.
That's right. Where were you yesterday? I needed you yesterday.
They brought it back down to last stock.
Yeah, but it is tough.
Today.
Yeah. Oh, the up tilt actually doesn't kill, but Justus is so fragile at the moment, and Salt's not at a crouch cancel percent either, so it's not like Salt can just go out. But a huge knee, huge read. Justus going for it.
Yeah, it looks like they expected the jump from Professor Pro and kind of try to time their shine jump, but I think, wow, picked it up real big, looking nice.
Yeah.
The combo heard across the pond.
Thank you. Someone let the queen know. You hear about this? Boris Johnson just resigned. You know who Boris Johnson is?
Yeah, there's some wild stuff going on everywhere.
Yeah, and that's why they're here. That's not why they're here, but you know.
They're here to do this.
They're here to do this.
They're here to clean up.
Yeah, they are not resigned.
Taking some names.
They're
maybe trying to make some people resign.
Whoa. Sick. Sick pickup.
Might be out there.
Yeah, fist yeah, absolutely. They are not giving up or rolling over. These two, I think after a pretty close game one going in and having, like, sticking to the game plan, but just, like, a little bit more polished, executed a little bit better, giving away fewer, like, fast kills to Salt. And I think cleaning that up bodes well for game three if they can continue to just play, like, clean and standard like that.
Yeah. Definitely been working so far, and honestly, John Wick and Tank could be a dark horse in losers too, especially seeing how strong Professor Pro and Frenzy are doing against the field, because that set felt super up in the air.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's definitely another dark horse in losers. Some of the teams I would keep an eye out on.
Now, I do like Yoshi's, because the Spaceys are more fragile, but they were living a little bit longer on Stadium. This makes Salt so much more dangerous. One of those stray aerials, if they're high enough percent, if he can find a knee, which, you know, Salt has been generally, they've been like getting pretty hard and substantial aerials. I think that turns into a kill more often than not. Oh, DIing off the Falco. Do you see Salt?
Yeah. I always forget you can DI off stuff like that. Like you get thrown into
just like getting hit into anything that has collision.
Yeah, that's true. That's another way that combos and doubles can be a little more nuanced as well.
Yeah, that's right. really even right now, but Salt, I wouldn't think Salt is looking for the combo or the stock ender on Falco at this point. Just trying to hold some space, but oh my gosh, in the corner.
F stands for Frenzy, who does things together.
Thank you. How long has that been cooking?
I just noticed you had a tag on, honestly.
It's good. Good survivability from Salt, but eventually is taken down. Frenzy's got actually insane survivability, which we've been seeing for the past 2 games, and I think it's got to be annoying to team against, you know?
Yeah, especially when you're talking about a character like Falco, who their main tools aren't survivability. Yes. I mean, obviously with things like side B, they have a lot of great recovery options, but like Falco can get eaten alive in like 2 seconds. So when you add that survivability and 171% stocks on a Falco who already has the control, combo game, punish, damage output that they do. Wow.
Did you see them? Salt with 2 quick ones. But yeah, like you were saying, it is so...
Back air!
Double bear. 2 bears.
2 bears.
I got 2 bears.
Both
of them for Justus.
Shout out Bears.
But like, yeah, you were saying, Falco does have that. If adding the survivability, it just feels so unfair because 1, the lasers obviously are messing with your biz, and then when you get into Frenzy, Falco has a lot of good anticipatory moves that can stuff you trying to approach a camping Falco.
Speaking anticipatory, that knee just Frenzy jumping right into it. That was very aesthetic, those 2 back airs on this edge guard.
The vibe, they say.
Yeah,
Ooh,
nice vibe.
I love that. That was actually just as far as you can go for the up B without up being off the side of the stage. And guess what? It's the best of 3. So closing out these stocks is going to be really important. Wow, okay. Salt holding on to this stock.
Yeah, who's dying first, Frenzy or Salt? Or neither. Maybe they just won't even finish the game. Maybe they'll just hang out once this last stock. I don't know.
They run out, they time them out as having a good conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Salt holding Justus, and the implicit message there is mash. Mash now. You're not in friendly hands. I mean, you're in friendly hands, but you're not safe. I like that wall, but Frenzy is such a menace hanging on. They can't get any clean hits, and all the while, Professor Pro is cleaning up stocks.
Really well. Wow, great timing from Frenzy. Waiting, refreshing invincibility, keeping themselves safe, and getting off the ledge when it matters. And there we go. So Frenzy, Professor Pro in winners finals now in your top 3, and they have now made it to the best of 5 sets too. So you're gonna get some